Sue McQuarrie, she's a financial consultant, and so they're on our board. But there's lots of other people as well that are that have come alongside and help with design work or things like that.
You got the money. You have the money to help, and we need a piece of land. How did that go?
Well, it started with creating the vision for what type of community do we want to build, and what I wanted to focus on was something that optimizes for dignity. Because what happens is if you wanted to use the best dollars to put people in a warm place, you could build a rooming house a lot cheaper. Okay, but does it give people the dignity that they need to change?
I was in a rooming house, and it was not. You got to share. I was
share
in the
kitchen,
one on
share bathroom,
on Carlton Street when it burned down.
Yeah.
Share 28 people. And
Yeah.
There was one shower and one bathtub.
Yep.
It's not good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Go ahead. Sorry. You're giving me a lot of flashback.
I know.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'm trying to optimize for dignity. So I've been in order to find a place that could do this, obviously you have to think of a few things, right? One is what are people going to need, and ideally you want to pick a place where people can walk to get food, where they can have pharmacy nearby, things like that. Mm-hmm. But also where you're not going to get difficulty getting approval with all the neighbors around who, like you saw this summer with Phoenix Center and things like that, right?
I was against that Phoenix Center 100%, but that's another
thing. Yeah,
back.
And so those are the criteria. But most importantly, I also had maybe 5 or 6 different pieces of land, and then I went and started talking to people, and I said, where would you consider living? And this is the place where everybody said I would live there, and primarily because it's on the bus route, it's right next to Walmart, right next to groceries, McDonald's. Oh, it's on the corner of Two Nations Crossing, Walmart on the north side. So Walmart and Smart Centers Way on the north side.
It'll be cold up there in the winter.
Well, not in a nice warm house, it isn't.
Okay, but it's that's where it's going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that also? That's right. And the welfare office is right there.
Social development is down the street. Yeah.
Yeah, social development.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have a little house catch on fire. The fire department is right there.
Sure.
Stay focused, Charles. Come on, focus.
Exactly.
Jesus. But no. So that area, voila. I don't know. So that's the north side.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to stay in this area, but they'll take the bus. But
yeah. Not everybody wants to be downtown all the time,
No.
What's nice about that area, besides that it's walkable to amenities, is also lots of green space, So it's like you have your own 4 walls, a door that locks,
There's no question about it.
your own kitchen and bathroom, and a private lawn and a nice little shared space.
I'm acting like a snob. I apologize because I'm going like this and saying, "Oh, complain, bitch, and complain and bitch." I mean, come on. If I gotta, and there'll be 70% of my.
People will say you're too easy on them.
But we'll get to that later. Okay, so did you get approval from the city already?
So we have
You're lucky.
2 out of 3
You're
steps.
lucky. You're lucky. My video, whatever. You're lucky that idiot mayor, Michael Bryant. See, I met your idiot mayor and he bursts. You see, he's so sick and tired of listening to about Michael Bryant. But yet, Kathy Rogers looks like she's open-minded more. And the council looks more open-minded to the issue. Sorry, go ahead.
So we have received PAC approval, the Planning Advisory Committee. And then just Monday, we did first and second reading in council, and then on October 12th, council is going to vote. But I think that from everything I hear, councillors seem very supportive. I'm not looking for funding from the city. I'm just looking for rezoning, and Kate and others have made housing a priority. So, I really think of myself like I'm partnering with the city to help make this happen. I'm not really a developer, like most people would be.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
What does the people in the area say about that?
Well, there aren't a lot of people in the area. There's actually just one house next door, and a lovely woman who I've been getting to know, who's excited about it actually, because she'll have a neighbor there that's taking care of the place, as opposed to necessarily people crawling out of the woods or whatever. So she's happy about that. And then the closest neighbor, 5 or 6 properties over, would be St. Mary's First Nation, and I'm working hard on that relationship as well. I've been learning a lot in the last year. I've been part of
I bet you did.
Been part of a gathering circle and doing lots of listening and understanding people's experiences, and I really hope that our Social Enterprise Center can also benefit St. Mary's community members. So, yeah.
So, you have those, how many? 25?
How many homes?
Yeah.
We're going to build 96.
See, Harry, I'm at 20. See, that's why you have to research before you do these interviews or these rants or what this bullshit thing. I not bullshit for you. I'm talking about me. That's the wrong word. 99, 100?
96, 100.
Might as well hit the 100.
100, yeah.
Might as well, okay,
Yeah.
100. Hey,
Yeah.
it's like when I rode my bicycle
it's 'cause
across
we're doing-
Canada from Vancouver to Halifax. I mean, why not continue till St. John, Newfoundland? Because I
as well.
can't say I went across Canada if I
true.
don't go to St. John's. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Me again. So, 100.
yeah.
Okay. Now, who is the board? Okay, they're all built.
Yeah.
Sewage is there.
Yeah.
We got the bus. We got transit is going to
Yeah.
go, I presume, pretty close by.
Right in the corner.
A bus shelter. You know how long I fought to have that bus shelter over the to the social development office? Took about 4 years
Yeah.
to focus yourself, but I got it. You remind me of Brian Jones. You know him?
Mm-hmm.
And Brian did the same thing about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He played the part as a homeless.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to know about the
Right.
homeless, wanted
Right.
to help.
Right.
And he ended up going to South Pole and then
Right.
North Pole, all over the place. Nice guy.
Yeah.
And I said, how the hell does he, what does he know about property if he's a banker? Not a
Right.
banker, but investor. He invests your money. And what a nice guy. I mean, I met with him a few times, and very, very, very nice guy, just like you, just wants to help. But going back to what I was going to say, so you had the bus shelter, you got everything there.
Yep.
Who decides who's going to live there?
So, good question, and the solid answer is we're still working on that, but we're definitely working to collaborate with the other, so if you look at who's doing housing in Fredericton, you got Warren Maddox, the homeless shelter, you have Misty McLaughlin at Youth in Transition, you have John Barrow at Jobs, who's I just had, see, I'm
very sorry.
I'm over 50 now, so I'm forgetting names.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get much worse.
John Howard. And
Yeah.
so, and then there's in Fredericton, it's called a by names list, where these organizations collaborate to go, well, who's ready to go from this place to this place. So, Warren talks about this continuum, right? And so it might be someone's in a shelter, now they're ready to live independently. And so we're going to work together to find out, to pick who's ready for this community. But the full process isn't figured out yet. Social development's going to be part of it too, and as one of our advisors to help, select people. But what I want to, as a focus, is people who want to go somewhere. I don't care where they're at. They might have addictions issues, they might have mental health issues, that's fine. But they want to go